Nintendo moving away from home consoles and only making mobile games? Say it ain't so, Furukawa. Say it ain't so. But you can't, because you said it. What's going on, everybody? It's Zach from SwitchForce, and a very interesting interview with the president of Nintendo came out today discussing Nintendo's long-term plans. Make sure to let me know how you feel about these comments and this concept. Does it terrify you? Does it make you angry? Does it make you nervous? I want to hear your take. Now, Furukawa replaced Kimishima in 2018 as Nintendo's world leader and said he really respected Nintendo's traditions when he came on board. But some of these comments might seem like they're saying something totally different. We aren't really fixated on our consoles. At the moment, we're offering the uniquely developed Nintendo Switch and its software, and that's what we're basing how we deliver the Nintendo experience on. That being said, technology changes. We'll continue to think flexibly about how to deliver that experience as time goes on. Then he drops the big one about, in the long term, perhaps our focus as a business could shift away from home consoles. Flexibility is just as important as ingenuity. I'd like to increase the amount of games on smartphones that have a continuous stream of revenue. Is there a future, 2, 4, 6, 10, 15, 20 years down the road, where Nintendo no longer makes consoles and just makes mobile games? To me, that would be insanely depressing. Especially given how successful the Switch is right now. It is the cream of the console crop. It is doing big things. It has a beautiful and bountiful lineup for 2019 and probably beyond. And we might even be getting a revision to add to their arsenal in 2019. So why is he saying this, and is there any validity? You hear something like this and you start cringing, you start tensing up, your neck and shoulders are in need of a massage because it sounds like a doomsday scenario. I hate even reading this. I hate even repeating it because the mere 1% that this could come true, let's just cut it right here. I don't even want to think about it. A world where Nintendo doesn't do platforms and just puts out their properties on mobile sounds like an apocalypse. Sounds like a place I do not want to go, and I would be devastated personally as a lifelong Nintendo fan, as someone who is so happy for the success of Nintendo Switch, to see them abandon it all down the road and just do mobile games. But fear not, I really think that this is just a president speaking in generalizations to cover all of his bases and make clear that Nintendo is committed to flexibility and an ever-changing landscape. That's not to say that they have plans to go away. That's not to say that this is their goal or this is his goal. I really think this is a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo. Yes, maybe there's a world way down the line where home consoles aren't even a thing. Everything's streaming, everything's portable. Who knows how it goes? And then Nintendo would adjust. I will say, though, that the video game world is getting weirder and weirder. Look at the rise in popularity of free-to-play titles, expansive experiences that you can grab that are microtransactioned out and that are taking over the global entertainment space. Look at Sony, one of the big three, pulling out of the biggest convention of the year, saying, hey, we're not showing up at E3. Who knows where they'll show up, if they'll have another PSX or a different presentation. We've got new consoles that we know are coming but haven't been spoken for. It's a weird time right now, and things are shifting and changing. Single player seems to be dwindling and dying, yet at the same time, God of War grabs Game of the Year, Red Dead Redemption 2 is right on its heels, and those are some of the most beloved experiences out there. So things are constantly in flux. VR has gone from high to low to really cool this year with stuff like Astrobot, Beat Saber, Tetris Effect. So it's constantly in flux. And I think that's the main thing that Furukawa wanted to emphasize here is this is an influx industry and we're ready for it. Whatever that means. Maybe it means no consoles. Maybe it means always consoles. I don't think he's committing or even hinting. I think he's just saying, hey, we'll be ready for it. We're Nintendo, and we will not leave our spot as one of the top tier publishers, platform holders, and just straight up gaming legends in this industry. But this is not the doom and gloom that it might initially seem to be. I really don't think this is any part of their plans, nor do I think it's an actuality. A world where Nintendo deviates from their long history of making the NES, the SNES, the N64, the GameCube, the Wii U, and now the Switch. I don't see it happening. You could even say that maybe, hey, if Nintendo flops on the next one, perhaps that would be their last hurrah. But look what happened when they flopped on the Wii U. They came back so strong with one of their most stellar systems ever. And they know that over there. Furukawa knows that over there. He is well aware of what the Switch did this past holiday season and what it can and will do this coming year. So have no worries. Nintendo ain't going away anytime soon. I really think that this is just a president making sure with very fickle investors and with just a very fickle world economy and consumer base that, hey, we're open to stuff. Look how popular Fortnite is. Look how popular mobile titles are. Even mobile has ebbed and flowed from being kind of a new oddity to the talk of the town to sort of shifting back a little bit to being very cool and very profitable, but nowhere near as popular as it once was, at least from a mindshare standpoint. And you always have to look at dollars and cents, maybe even above mindshare. But Nintendo, they are a proud company. And as he said when he came on board, tradition means a lot to him. And trust me, they won't be going away from that without a fight. Look what happened with the Wii U, and look how they bounced back with the Switch. I fully expect them to continue to innovate in this space for a while. Maybe they would like a future where they can focus just on game development and they can spread that even farther and wider because there's more profit to be made, but I really don't think that's anytime soon, if ever. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Does this sound like a plausible future? Would you be terrified if Nintendo said, we're done with consoles? Or would you be okay as long as you got to play their first-party titles? I know I would be absolutely mortified to see that move. I just luckily don't think we're going to see it. So give me your take in the comments down below, everybody. Hope you're having a fantastic day and enjoying your weekend. Until next time, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date on the latest and greatest from the Switch and any crazy moves they decide to make, but they probably won't, so don't worry. And until next time, we love you. SwitchForce out.